No way he did a pit right here. No way. No way he did that. Oh my God, bro. See, this is the shit I'm talking about, bro. This was dumb as fuck. Yo, what it do, YouTube? It's your boy Key coming at y'all boys with a brand new video, and today we're finna be getting into this fatal car crash chase from these state troopers, man. This shit crazy, but y'all already know, man, we bring y'all the best reactions. We on our road to 10K. Let's go ahead and check it out, man.
On December 19th, 2023, officers in Arkansas pursued an individual wanted on several felony warrants across multiple states. What they didn't know is that the day would end in tragedy. Their suspect, Mario Donnell Page, was wanted by a drug task force originating out of Memphis, Tennessee.
We had been trying to catch Mario for several months. He's fled from us several months.
So he out on bond.
Snitch call me, or a CI, however you choose to put that, call me and tell me Sunday that she had him trying to come and pick up money from her.
He buys stolen cars. Okay. The girl said, "Hey, I got $3,000. Can you get me a decent car?" You know, and it was a setup.
Right. All of the charges on Mr. Page are he will come to try to sell you his car. He just hits you in the head, takes your money, and flees.
While local officers and bail bondsmen waited for Mario to arrive on scene, they called for the Arkansas State Police to assist, as Mario was considered a flight risk. 2 officers were en route.
He pulled up on us. We tried to get him out of the car. He rolled down the window. The minute he saw me, and I took my hood off, you know, I have a hoodie on. I took my hood down and had my credentials hanging on my chest. He sped off and went past your trooper and a detective. Okay. Mario Page almost hit the trooper when he shot out because he never let off the gas.
When he was in that red car?
Went code 3 and took off after him.
Okay.
Okay. Now I'm peeping game. The talking that we're hearing is not the cops in the car right now. They're not talking to each other how they do. It sounds like they're going over the video leading up to what made him crash and somebody end up passing away. It's like his sworn statement.
We're trying to catch up to him. He is running excessive speeds. They're on Mount City, running south towards the interstate.
Bro, this is like the most, whoa. 600 feet in 3 minutes and 58 seconds. It's 123 miles per hour. What the hell going 123? Him?
I'm not sure. I'm with a DPF guy, just me and him.
So they can't see him no more? Is that his truck up there? That looks like another police car. It's in front of them.
Still south on Mount City, headed towards West Memphis. Just left Marion city limits. It's a white Chevy Impala with tinted windows. It's a Tennessee paper him tag.
I forgot where they said they was at the beginning. I ain't think they was in Tennessee though. It's like he went across state.
25 to get close. I'm coming off Davis Street area to get on board.
Man, turn your damn phone off, man. Y'all niggas need to lock in. He really getting the fuck on a little bit. If it was like trees and shit, he's gone. He could buck a left or a right at any time. He's gone. The fact that there's no trees on these streets is what's killing his escape. But all them charges he got, I'm sure he don't
Coming up to the railroad tracks on Mount City South. North City. I'm trying to catch up to him. He's a little ways ahead of him.
I ain't lie though. How many miles an hour they gonna say he going? Damn. 128 miles per hour in a Chevy Impala.
That truck.
Bro, hell no, man. You could have got that. I know he's going decently fast. He's seen him bend. The truck, bro, I ain't gonna cap, gang. You could have made this cut right here. That nigga stopped, bro. That nigga stopped, bro. I ain't gonna lie. He got off on the ass. Now,
I had to stop for a truck. I didn't think it was going to stop. He's got further ahead of me. He's about to get on eastbound on the interstate, up
if
281.
he do make it on the highway, it's gonna be some shit. No, he did make it on the highway. Because of the picture that we saw, look like that was the highway. Yep. It sounds like it's only 2 or 3 officers on him. How you look outside way. Like Chevy right there.
He's passing on the shoulder, 282 eastbound. Still about a quarter mile ahead of me.
I ain't gonna lie to me. He get it on the freeway. The cop going so damn fast. If you was smart enough, he got away a little bit. He just rode like the far side. He probably would have went right past you. I just stuck it so hard. He probably would have went right past you though. Right past y'all. Yeah, bro. So it seems like you're trying to hit to the major city from here. But that also sounds like it's gonna have way more police. Shit. No way he did a pit right here. No way. No way he did that. Oh my God, bro. See, this is the shit I'm talking about, bro. This was dumb as fuck. Not only did he fail to do a pit a correct way, he slammed into a whole nother truck carrying little Debbie cakes. You supposed to be at like the back tire. This nigga all the way at the goddamn driver's side door. Went, oh, bro. It's because there's a pole right there. He hit the pole, bro. Look at this. God damn. That's probably why he said, oh shit. He's still driving though. I ain't gonna lie though, that was a dumbass pit. I don't know if his brakes ain't working. Why is he still driving so fast?
There's multiple units on scene.
We doing film takedown. We're not getting a response right now. Not a response.
10-4, West Memphis has first responders in the EMS.
According to police reports, trailing officers pulled over and quickly ordered Mario at gunpoint to leave the vehicle. After they continually received no response, officers approached. The secondary officer details this scene in a post-incident interview.
Came along the driver's side of the car because it was resting on its roof. Was able to bust the driver's side rear window. Of course, it had the side curtain airbag, at which time I took a knife to cut the airbag so that we could see into the vehicle, at which time I found a black male. Lower half of his body was in the front driver's seat, in between the passenger and driver's seat, with his upper torso in the back. His arms were crossed. His chest wasn't responsive. Kind of
his body split in half, or what?
Wide open. It was just like
I don't know if that was stupid to say. He said his front was in the front and his back was in the back. I don't know if he didn't have no seatbelt on. and he was like laying across the console. I don't really know. Obviously, you're not gonna show it. That's too gruesome.
In my 30 years, I call it a death rattle.
Okay.
It's that last gasp breath. This time EMS arrived. He actually went in the vehicle, and I believe he was the one that checked to see if he had a pulse and all that. And he advised he did not have a pulse.
Paramedic, you don't have
seatbelt on or something.
Mario was pronounced dead at the scene shortly after by emergency medical services. Outside of the vehicle rolling numerous times, it is likely that he was not wearing his seatbelt based on his placement, lowering his chances of survival even more. An investigation was opened to determine if any wrongdoing resulted in Mario's passing. According to news sources, this investigation placed Trooper Garrett James Byrd on paid administrative leave until the investigation was resolved. In a press release by the department, they attributed the cause of the crash to Mario hitting the brakes at 140 miles per hour prior to Trooper Byrd's pit or TVI maneuver attempt.
Bro, I'm not gonna cap, gang. That is the worst statement y'all could have ever came up with, bro. Obviously, they're not gonna try to put the blame on the trooper. They're gonna try to find a way to make sure that they don't do that so that they don't get sued. The suspect was driving at 140 and suddenly applied his brakes, causing a collision. Nigga, in this video, he drove straight into him on purpose. It was a terrible pit maneuver. They should have said he would have survived the crash had he had his seatbelt on or something.
Dash cam and Google Earth references, we found their speed estimation to be fairly accurate. We calculated that the officer's average speed 5 seconds prior to the collision was 136 miles per hour. Typically, pit or TVI maneuvers at these speeds are limited to deadly force situations at many agencies across the United States. One example policy from the state of Minnesota discourages pit maneuvers at over 40 miles per hour, and in certain situations, at over 25 miles per hour. However, the Arkansas State Police are a rare agency that allows pit maneuvers for most pursuits, as their policy doesn't list any speed recommendations for them, nor does it correlate.
I'm not gonna cap though. Policy is not law, so even though I understand like what they're trying to explain is different in different states, I don't think nothing gonna happen to the
speed as a prerequisite for use of deadly force in these maneuvers. In the pursuit report submitted by Trooper Byrd, it lists there were no methods of forcible stops utilized, and that the primary reason the pursuit ended was due to Mario hitting the guardrail. Trooper Byrd shared what he recalled during an investigative interview.
All right, it's Friday, December 22nd, 2023, and I'm at the Crittenden County Sheriff's Office Dispatch Center with Trooper James Byrd and his attorney, Russell Wood.
I went back in over towards the left lane, which he was still in, to attempt to perform a tactical vehicle intervention or TVI, and I don't know if he anticipated what was coming and was just trying to get me off of him, or he was intentionally trying to wreck me. But the suspect slammed on the brakes, and it's like when he did, the vehicle veered right, and it I was still kind of right there beside him. It collected me, and it caused a collision. We both veered right, made sure that we had fire and EMS en route to assist the suspect. They informed me that they weren't getting any response out of him. There was plenty of help there, waiting on fire and EMS. And I went to check on
so we just got to be honest too. It's just like the life that this guy was living, he didn't have much longer left, bro. Just keeping it a beam. Like he was either gonna go to prison and get the book thrown at him, or he was gonna die in an incident just like this. But I understand they're trying not to get sued and all this other shit. But anybody, like if this was to be placed in front of a jury of non-partial residents, I promise you this nigga's getting convicted, bro. Not even convicted, but like they're getting a settlement for sure. This is some dumb shit.
The truck driver, make sure he was okay.
The day after the incident, various news organizations obtained this highway camera footage pertaining to the crash and criticized the police department's telling of the events, indicating that the crash was caused by a TVI attempt.
Now here's the thing though. Had that white car kept going into the blue car and pushed them both off, he would still be alive. But that car is real small, man.
And not by Mario hitting the brakes. However, in the dash cam footage we obtained, it does appear that Mario brakes just before the collision. According to news sources, if this crash is ruled as a result of a TVI, Mario's death would be the 4th Arkansas TVI fatality of that year. As the public debates the safety and effectiveness surrounding TVIs, Arkansas State Police Director Colonel Mike Hagar shared his reasons on their use. We're not gonna just hope that they're not gonna hit someone, that they're not gonna kill your family, that that they're not gonna kill my family. We've seen that happen, unfortunately. This is not theory. We know what's gonna happen the longer we let that go on. So the reason we believe it is the best tactic is because it's the most immediate tactic to bring that pursuit to a conclusion. We don't want anyone to be killed, but at the end of the day, we are always going to maintain that clear priority of life, which is the innocent public, then the law enforcement, then the suspects. 2 weeks after the incident, the investigative report indicates officials received a letter from the state prosecuting attorney, Sonia Haygood of the 2nd Judicial District. The letter stated no charges would be pursued against Trooper Byrd and gave authority to close the use of force review as justified, specifically spelling out that Mario caused the crash and that Trooper Byrd did not complete a TVI.
Now, the PIT maneuver, short for Precision Immobilization Technique, or Tactical Vehicle Intervention, has been used by law enforcement since the 1980s. And although using it comes with much controversy, in my opinion, I do believe it's a great tool used by police to catch fleeing criminals. And when these officers are close to the fleeing vehicle, think about the courageous actions it takes to do this, because the police officer is putting his safety and possibly his life on the line to keep the public safe. Now, many highway patrol officers and state troopers do use the PIT maneuver, and whether you agree or disagree, at the end of the day, it's the fleeing vehicle that initiated this entire interaction to begin with. So we start out today learning that the Arkansas police are looking for a male who's wanted on multiple felonies. And make no mistake about it, many times when these criminals know that they're wanted, they're not going to go quietly to prison. And keep in mind that these agencies have been trying to catch this male for a few months now, so the male is probably getting desperate. But when the bondsman and local police locate the male, he speeds off, nearly hitting an Arkansas state trooper. So we do see the disrespect for the law and the disregard for human life that he's displaying. And now police are in pursuit of this guy, and he's traveling at dangerously high speeds. And at this point, we see the marked vehicle become the lead vehicle. And that, of course, so the public and other police vehicles can identify what's going on and travel safely during these pursuits. And as this pursuit enters the interstate, we see much more
it's unmarked, but it has everything that a police car has. What's the difference? The lights, everything's on it, and it's going. He probably got a horn and all that other shit, bro. He gonna be good.
And this is where the danger increases, and this is why balancing the safety of the public versus capturing this dangerous felon is difficult, because police do want to catch this guy, but catching him without injuries to anyone is the objective. But then the officer chooses to make his move. He approaches the suspect's vehicle on the right side, and he attempts the pit maneuver. And it does appear that he immediately straightened out his wheel, but he did have a tractor trailer in front of him. So that, coupled with the speeds that they were traveling.
But my thing is this also. We know what a pit maneuver is, how it's supposed to be done, this, that, and the third. It's used to spin the vehicle. You're too far up. Now, obviously, he's doing this in real time. It's going to be kind of hard for him to really just be like, oh, I'm at the back tire. Let me go ahead and hit him into this wall. But it's like, my nigga, at this point, you should have just hit the front of his car then. You like the middle is like, I feel like the middle is like the most dangerous place to try to hit a car, because you never really know where it's going to go anyways. When you spin the back tires out, you know what I'm saying? More than likely, he's going to go this direction, hit the wall or whatever, and then whatever happens, happens. And vice versa if he was on the other side. But come on.
That's what I believe caused him to crash into the right side of the trailer. This was hard to watch because then we see the suspect's vehicle enter the right lane, go through the guardrail, and come to rest on its roof. Now lastly, after seeing this, of course, many of us will have an opinion. But we have to remember, nothing about a police officer's duties can be predicted. But with that being said, there were certain decisions that the suspect made that brought him to this conclusion. And unfortunately, those decisions brought him to this tragic end. But the Arkansas State Trooper was just doing what he was trained to do, and that's protecting the public.
Man, of course you're going to say that. You're a police officer. You feel what I'm saying? So, with that being said, man, we're going to go ahead and get up out of here. When they be investigated over stuff like this, especially if the person is wanted, there's nothing that you're going to say to me. There's nothing that you're going to do to make me believe that he was ever going to get charged. Like, I doubt it. You know what I'm saying? So, that's that. Make sure y'all boys like, comment, and subscribe. Get in that comment box. Tell me how you felt about this video. It's your boy Key checking in, checking out. We gone.